Kay here. I started this game out blindly thinking it would be a challenge in which I wanted to find the Disney princesses from the main 2008 lineup as fast as possible and talk to them, maybe do a small quest of theirs. The 2008 lineup being Cinderella, Snow White, Ariel, Aurora, Pocahontas, Mulan, Belle, and Jasmine. But this game definitely threw me for a loop. Instead, I will be giving this game a bit of a review from what I have played. For context, I've played 5 to 6 hours of this game. In general, I think this game is mainly like Animal Crossing, where you put a small Disney spin to it and also add on a lot of mobile game nuances a little bit. I find the gameplay okay in terms of being able to do many things similar to Animal Crossing. Some similarities I found are talking to villagers and that you are the mayor that decides where everything goes, and you can also start a farm. Now, why are you thinking, well, Stardew Valley is similar to that? Well, Stardew Valley does do the same farming aspect as well as some talking and whatnot, but unlike the risk in the mines in Stardew Valley, Dreamlight Valley shows no death risk that I have seen. Hence, this is more an akin comparison for Animal Crossing New Horizons. The villagers have unique things to say every day and give you quests that either progress the story or give you a progression in friendship. We have a world where all are allowed to exist in harmony, and I think even the ones who would unlikely be friends are friends. I didn't watch the other villager behavior too much since I was busy killing thorns and planting carrots, but I believe it's not easy to see those fights come to fruition just like in Tomodachi Life. Now, just like in Animal Crossing, you have to play a little bit each day. The thorns from the story do annoy me a bit because I got rid of those, and that's what the story requires you to do. But at the same time, they give you so many quest and reward items that they have to respond so that you can collect enough items for a quest to be completed. I don't find that very great since it's pretty tedious, and you also have an energy meter just like in Stardew Valley. So it makes it a little more tedious to feed yourself every 30 thorns or so that you get rid of. Or even better yet, sometimes you have to do it after planting several carrots or fishing and whatnot. I find it, even though there's a little bit more buttons than Animal Crossing it seems, the gameplay is definitely the best for easygoing players. The camera could be a little bit fast, but it's not terrible. Some of the building is a little bit awkward because I had to recenter the buildings when I put it in building mode for whatever reason. The buildings just are so giant or something. I don't know. The mobile game user interface makes this game hard to read sometimes, especially with the text. Sometimes on a TV or a monitor, sometimes it just gets lost. There's so many menus as well to go in between, and it does have this weird notification pop up that doesn't go away as often. It'll remind you of that a little bit in the beginning of starting the game again. It also really encourages you to play online, which I'm not a big fan of since I don't have many online friends to play with that have this game. It does have a compatibility with cross-platforming, so maybe if you have played in the comments below, let me know how that goes well with other people. In order to access the multiplayer part, you have to do a bit of quests for Vanellope's Fong Sweets. She allows you more of the social aspects of this game as well. That gives me the mobile feels where you want to share what you've been doing and whatnot. It's fine to do the challenges where you post, but I feel with the game's audience lower range of age, it's not really too appropriate. And I have not experimented with much of the multiplayer, so I'll have to leave that opinion alone. The story of the game is really simple. You have to use your magical Disney powers to get everybody back to home and get rid of the thorns that cause forgetfulness, which is one reason why everyone left. I would leave too if the environment was this terrible. Like when we first start, Merlin is like, I don't know what to do and why the leader left, and he just kind of is standing there in front of a house looking confused. Mickey and some of the other starting villagers are also trapped in their houses like, who am I? Where am I? It's not good for them. These thorns are definitely causing more harm, and it's only conveniently undone by me. Why me? I imagine it's because when it starts you in the game, it tells you you're kind of moving back home and becoming a kid again. Everyone has the power of imagination. We just make it more or less real depending on our actions as adults. I guess this is a way to heal, I don't know. It's an okay start, but it definitely felt like at first, before the barrage of quests that help befriend people and everything, that it would be a short game. There is no help or hate meter if you do things wrong in the game, so it lets you go at your own pace. So in essence, it's a simple story. In this game, there's not a lot of music. I imagine this may be due to a huge copyright issue that Disney may not allow easily for a game company to use. They only allowed the use of characters as long as they don't change the gimmick of the character. It kind of makes it a bit boring as you do your grind for the dream shards, listening to generic music and whatnot. Some of the worlds do have something fitting and more to it. One example being I unlocked Mulan, and it has a bit of the naturey Chinese feel, which is what the movie is based on. As a small Disney fan, it's satisfying to see everyone and recognize them. I only played a small amount of other Disney games, like one for the Game Boy that was of just the three princesses, Snow White, Cinderella, and Aurora, and you have to kind of like do their story and you like get clothes or something or other. Anyways, this is one of those games that is definitely reaching when it comes to being able to see different characters from different movies. I've never seen the Black Cauldron. I'm glad Merlin is a character in the game. Unlocking characters through different means allow you to be motivated to be able to meet them. The castle has free grounds in who you want to choose after you pick one of the first 3 doors that you have with Merlin through his quest. I would say if you want to freely meet Disney characters, this is better than the Kingdom Hearts series. I would play more Kingdom Hearts if it were similar to this game, but I'm glad they took a different direction and they're creating their own story as well. So in conclusion, I would say this game is mid overall. The gameplay has forgiving elements that are more akin to Animal Crossing. The story is just fine and allows for play right away without too many issues starting the game. You can meet whoever you want and not be too locked or disappointed when you meet them. Going back to what I thought would be a bit of a free roam challenge video, I first thought it would be hard to meet a Disney princess. But with enough motivation and some tedious work, it'll allow you to make your dream come true. Just prepare to be psyched out sometimes, because I almost thought Mushu was the only character to recruit in the Mulan land before he was telling me to make some breakfast food Mulan, and then Mulan showed up. This does it for this review. Give your opinion on this game. Let me know if you do like it. Don't give me any spoilers though. If you like this style, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll play another game and maybe I'll do that in another review style. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys then.